This presentation has been prepared for the students studying Sri Lankan English Literature, second year, second semester. Dear students, today we will study the drama Irangani by Ernest Macintyre. Critical analysis of the drama. It is a political drama that uses symbolism and allegory to convey a deeper meaning. The playwright has used allusions, allegory, and symbolism predominantly to describe the incidents. The drama Irangani is on the life of an insurgent. The word insurgent refers to someone who is fighting against the government in his or her own country. This individual revolts against civil authority or an established government or armed forces. This happens due to the dissatisfaction felt by this group over the provision and treatment of the elements of a government in a single or multiple ways. This rebel or group of rebels engages in armed resistance to a government or to the execution of its laws. Due to this phenomenon, conflicts arise and violent incidents are reported. It leads to the destruction of lives and properties. Kidnaps, disappearances, arrest, and execution become well-known incidents. Now, I hope you understood the words, the meanings of the words insurgent and rebel. In this drama, the fictional characters, Irangani and her brother Robert, are portrayed as rebels who worked and expressed their disappointments against the elements of a government in their own country. Though Robert is not alive in the drama, the plot is centered around him. The drama reveals the reactions and uprising of an educated singular youth population over the failed expectation in terms of finding employment in the country. Scholars describe it as an uprising of a political party. The character Alice Amma is a caretaker of a royal family in the drama. The writer has used soliloquy through the character Alisamma to inform the audience about Irangani's political background and the base of her political ideology. Stage lights are set to depict the tone and the mode in the play. Astrological prediction and the execution of rituals based on its beliefs have been described as a well-rooted practice in the country. People, especially public leaders, have a belief on it. There are evidences in the play for the Buddhist strong beliefs in astrology. Themes in the play. Sovereignty and integrity of the states. It describes the supreme power and authority of the states with the quality of being honest and exercising strong moral principles. Individual human rights. Basic rights and freedom that belong to every person in the world can be considered as human rights. Insurrection, presidential system and parliamentary system. The drama differentiates presidential system from parliamentary system. Their negative and positive aspects are expressed in detail. President of a country holds several roles. For example, chief of state, principal policymaker, head of a political party, principal guardian of economy, commander-in-chief, and many. President holds several offices. under his custody. Characters in the drama talks about the elements in the constitution seriously. The drama proclaims that as a president holds these offices, he or she has the right to exercise power to discharge relevant duties with responsibilities. Advantages and disadvantages of executive presidency. Historically, parliamentary form of government has functioned well in the United Kingdom and other developed countries in the world. They were successful and they could develop their economy to a better level. The way power is used creates disastrous and tyrannical effects. These terms refer to the exercising power in a cruel or arbitrary way. Marxist conviction struggles between idealism and reality. Realism, which refers to seeing, accepting, dealing with the situation accordingly. Politicizing archaeology, equality in terms of language, ethnic riots, which denotes violent disturbance of peace. Ethnic problem, war, violence, resistance, persistence, massacre, political conviction, different thoughts of people and leaders on different matters, religious interference in politics, failed expectation of a group of people, colonial impacts, reversion and conversion of religion for highest position in the government, English education, class struggle, the struggles between two different classes of people in the country, legitimacy of the government, monarchical nature of government, character Lalita in this play discusses the possibilities of Westminster system with her husband. Separation of powers is a significant aspect in this system. It is a democratic system used in countries such as Britain, Canada, New Zealand, and many other countries in the world. This system was successful in many of these countries. Revenge, political murder, duties and responsibilities of government agents and institutions are some examples for the themes in the drama. We identified selected themes in the drama. Next, let's pay attention on the theme Marxist. What is this? It is a social, political, and economic philosophy of the German philosopher Karl Marx. It analyzes the impacts of ruling class on the working class. Historically, the working class were exploited by means of their wages, lifestyle, and oppression in the world. This philosophy helps the working class to raise questions on their unfavorable conditions. This theory stimulated the idea on what people deserve and what they receive. The affected group of people will stage protest against the injustice which have been enforced against their social mobility and freedom. This ideology is presented in the drama. Irregular distribution of wealth and privileges in the society creates inequality and problems. The consequences of Marxist ideology have been described. Capitalism and socialism are another two theories which have been used to describe the social, economic, and political conditions around the world have been portrayed in the drama. Advantages and disadvantages of these theories in practical scenarios are pictured. The author has used several dramatic devices and techniques to make stories more interesting to audience. They are dialogue, stage directions, monologues, soliloquies, essays, flashbacks, foreshadowing, allusion, dramatic irony, paradox, pathetic fallacy, symbolism, and imagery. The plot in the drama is allegorical. The drama demonstrates the contrasting condition of the leader. On cardboard, he looked powerful and vibrant, but the blood person in front of the cardboard was frail, weary, and disconnected. Is evidence for the above statement. The adjectives powerful and vibrant are contrasted with fragile, weary, and disconnected. The main character, Irangani, has a tragic flaw that leads to her destruction in the play. It is because of her ambition. Though her ambition is appreciated by her friends, it was legally wrong in line with enforced laws and orders in the country. It was a crime. Next, we will investigate the key elements of a drama. The key elements include plot, character, setting, point of view, and themes. Out of these elements, we have already discussed the element themes. Now, let's analyze the other elements of this drama. They are plot, characters, setting, and point of view. Plot consists of 5 stages. They are exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. You can read the characters, names in the drama. Appendix in the book describes the setting. The playwright has employed dramatic point of view in several places. Through this, the readers are facilitated to imagine the actual emotions of the characters. As I discussed earlier, the plot of a play consists of 5 elements. They are an exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. This diagram demonstrates the stages clearly. Each stage can be cited with alternative terms. You are advised to be aware with the other terms used for each stage. Exposition. At this stage, as you are aware, characters and setting are introduced. This stage gives meaning to the action that takes place in the latter part of the story. From the inciting incident, the conflict starts. Throughout the stage, the conflict develops. The incidents become complicated at rising action, which leads to the climax. The main character faces problems and obstacles in reaching his or her goal. Climax is the peak of the story. It is a turning point. It leads to a change in the course of events. It has been a crucial moment in the story. Falling action. The conflict is resolved, which is the immediate effects of the climax. Resolution is the end of the story. The happy ending or the tragic ending. Dear students, now you are expected to identify the stages in the play. Work with your friends to identify these stages. You can identify what is the inciting incident in the drama, what is the turning point of the drama. You can read the drama and identify these stages. Identify the stages such as exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. Share your findings with your friends and justify your opinions with examples. Thank you.